when your governor asking whether I'm really come over to Guam or not. And Dr. Naga was very firmly to tell him that yes, he will believe it. And then of course, his answer is, I believe. And so that's the reason why today I'm here. It's so exciting that this is my first time to come over to the beautiful island of Guam. But nevertheless, I've been hearing about all the presidents that they are making their reports and giving me a lot of inspiration, a lot of things that I need to discuss with the officers and the staff, see how we are able to help each other. We always believe that if we work together, lives can make a lot of miracles. And I believe that it works. You may know that when we are talking about tree planting, from one tree being planted, and my target was 1 million. At the beginning, it was a little bit challenge that whether we are able to plant 1 million trees worldwide or not. But after the pledge being given by the alliance, by the governors of the world, and they want to plant 4.8 million trees worldwide. And I was very excited. But now, we're talking about planted much more than that. If you want to know the answer, come to Korea, I will let you know. But nevertheless, a lot of clients been asking me why I'm so interested. Everywhere I go, I would like to meet the club presidents. And I would like to meet them because there are two positions that I never forget in the rest of my life. Serving as a club president and serving as a district governor. You may say that why. I'm not saying about serving as an international president. But my job is not over yet. So I still have a month to go before I can tell you whether it is one of the positions that I never will get in the rest of my life. And I believe so. But I better tell everybody, after I step down and to become the chairman of the foundation. There are only two persons in this world may call yourself the president. The president of the club and also the president of Lions Club International. And that's the reason why for you and I, we should meet. And it's important for all of us that we are able to share among ourselves, see how we are able to work together, but most importantly is how we are able to support each other. The reason why we want to support the clubs, we want to support the districts, is one thing. You may know that the reason why we call ourselves Lions Club International is Lions Clubs. Without clubs, we don't have international. And without good clubs, we will not be having good districts. And how can we will be having the best service club organization in the world? It's not possible. And for the past 95 years, generation by generation, we've been supporting each other and giving our responsibility and honor to all the lions in the world. So up to now, we are having 1.37 million members in the world. And we are still going strong. We understand that we are all having the challenges. We understand that it is having a lot of difficulties because your territory is so wide and maybe your size of your territory is even bigger than China. But nevertheless, there's one thing China will beat you is the population. Some lions ask me why I want to come over to Guam. The answer is very simple. We have lions here. As long as we have lions here, for me as an officer, it's always my duty to come to thank the lions in that area because you have done a great job. To come here to listen to you because you are able to inspire me and you are able to motivate me. To come here is to listen to you that how we are able to support and offer our assistance to the lions here so that on one hand, you are enjoying your fellowship like a family. That's the reason why this year one of my objectives is my club, my family. If we treat each other like a member of the family, and I'm sure that we don't want to leave the club, and the club will grow. But also on the other hand it is so important that when we come over here and then to listen to all the lines in this area, and we are able to exchange our idea, and then we are able to work together. At the beginning when I started the program, My Club, My Family, one thing very important is, it is my dream to meet the club president of the world. So I pledge myself, if I have the opportunity, that I will be meeting the club president of the world and also meeting the Leo of the world through the district governor and also the governor teams. And as of today, I have exceeded to meet more than 10,000 club presidents worldwide, including tonight. My term of office as an international president is still having about a month to go. So in the rest of 30 days, if I'm able to meet the rest of 35,000 club presidents, then I think that my job is over. But how I'm able to meet the rest of the 35,000 club presidents, that's my challenge. I think my challenge is even worse than you think, covering that a big area. But nevertheless, I think that most importantly, I do my best and do the best to my ability to meet the presidents. And I just want to share with you, it's not only meeting you, but most importantly is we are able to share about ourselves, listen to all of you. On one hand, I'm able to share with you what news within the organization. And then you are able to tell me what we are able to do together, and then to build our membership, build our service projects, and also build a family atmosphere together and nurture the youth that we are able to give our responsibility and honor to the next generation. So those are the main objectives this year I'm doing. And of course, one of the most important jobs, and it is also considered as my dream, is to plant as many trees as possible. I've been hearing that most of your club have planted trees. But there's one thing I would like to know, whether you have reported to Lions Club International or not. Yes. You did? Yes. That's very important, because if you don't report, that means that we will never get the information. No matter how many trees we planted, and we left Guam, as an empty space, and we don't have any, let's say, numbers on it. It's a pity for that, and also, we should recognize every member who planted trees. And I appreciate tomorrow you will be doing the same thing, and then we are going to plant a tree. I've been planting trees everywhere, and I've been facing a lot of challenges, because sometimes I plant trees 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes I plant trees after dinner, sometimes I plant trees 40 degrees centigrade, and sometimes I plant trees minus 15 degrees centigrade. And sometimes, I plant tree in a hill. Sometimes I plant tree in somewhere I don't even know where it is. But nevertheless, it's so exciting, because every lines of the world, they are joining hands together and then to plant trees together. And I think that it is proud, because they are the one all the time telling me that, do you know that how many trees I planted? And they are so excited to tell me that the number. And they also told me about the target they committed, but they double or triple the number of trees that they have planted. So exciting, because when you believe it, you are able to make it happen. And over just now, when we heard about the report being done by all the presidents, and including your charter governor, mentioned about the challenge of the diversity of, let's say, nationality, the area, the size, traveling expenses. I totally agree with you, and I cannot promise you tonight, but I will be definitely bringing it back to the association, and I will be having another meeting with all the officers when we are going to meet in Korea, and hopefully we're able to come up with some sort of solution to offer the support to all of you. As the international president, as Lions Club International, it is always our duty, and it's also our responsibility to offer the support to the Lions in the world so that they're able to work together without any hesitation, and they're able to enjoy the fun of working for the community. I have to appreciate all the Lions here that you are able to join me together tonight. Especially we have Guild Lions coming all the way from Saipan, and it is demonstrating the spirit of Lionism, and also you believe what you are doing is right, and you want to share among all others. Fellow club presidents and district governors, as well as the past governors, I think that at the beginning, when I started my trip, I always feel that I'm able to share something with the Lions in the world. And I think I'm able to motivate the Lions in the world. And I think I'm able to inspire others to follow. But the more places I visited, the more I feel that I'm being educated, I'm being motivated, I'm being inspired. There's a lot of good ideas coming out, from the Lions of the world. And it doesn't mean that, I just listen and then forget about it. There's a lot of good recommendations I presented to the board, presented to the executive committee, and some of them we have implemented already, and some of them we are still under study because of the complexity of the recommendations. But it doesn't mean that we don't care about that. We care because I'm also a Lion, and I'm also a club president. I know how difficult it is, to be a good club president. But don't forget one thing, when you are having good clubs, you will be having good club presidents. Then you will be having good governors, good directors, or even good international presidents. We need leadership. We need more people to join us. It's not only having more hands to serve, but with more good hearts to the community that we always believe that we are able to help a lot of people. Wherever we go, I join hands together, and then not only just to visit the project, but mostly I also participated into those projects. When I was in Los Angeles on the 1st of January, I was able to join one of the clubs over there that talk about the hunger, and then we were providing food to the homeless. And after so many years, I was able to go back to the kitchen, put on my apron with the gloves, and start to share the food, and start to share the people, and join them for having a lunch, explain to them, what it's like. And I was totally moved that one young person, and he said, Mr. President, after I get my job, I guarantee to you I want to join a Lion. So how wonderful it is, because today you are helping him. You never know tomorrow if he joins the Lions and he becomes a good Lion and helping other people. And this is something that I'm totally moved. Then another thing is I see in the temperature minus 15 degrees, a group of Lions that they were able to help those mentally or physically challenged children to spend 1 week holiday in one of the icy lake. It was so cold, but everybody were enjoying it. And we were even having one Lion who is also disabled. He lost both of his legs. But he'd been moving so fast and cooking for everybody, the hamburgers, the hot dogs. And then he was able to fish, and every year he was catching a lot of salmon. Nevertheless, they also invited the same amount of university students that they are able to join hands together and take care, one student take care of one disabled. They've been working together, they've been playing together, and they've been partnering together, or even they share the same room and stay together. This is not only giving the opportunity for the disabled children that they have the chance to enjoy 1 week of good holidays, but it's also giving a very good training program for the university students that how much they know that they are more fortunate than other people. They know how much they are in a position that they have a healthy body, and they are also having a good mind. And by helping others, it's not only making this person happy, but when they see another person, they are happy, they are pleased, they are also feeling happy. And I'm sure that after they join this kind of camp and helping others, it will be giving a very good experience for them, that they are able to be a good citizen of that country and to help other people. I know that you've been sharing with me, and you all doing a great job. And I think that it is my honor that I'm able to come over to Guam. After 15 years, I'm the first international president to come. But it's always better to be late than not coming. I know that time is running out, it's late, everyone is tired, and we still have tomorrow night. I'm going to share with all of you about what happened with Lions Club International. And I just want to share with you how we are able to work together. I'm sure that when we work together, it's not only talk about a drop in water. I still recall that the first time when I present myself, my program, that planting one tree is just like the first drop in water. By the time when you have so many lines joining hands together, it's not a drop in the water. It's become an ocean. When I started my theme, I believe, and when everybody is joining me, and now is the time for us to demonstrate the power of we. Lines can make impossible possible. Lines can create a miracle. Lines are the person that they believe they will deliver. So one more time, thank you so very much, fellow Lions. Thank you, all of you, in staying together tonight. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to come over to the beautiful island of Guam. And thank you for giving also the opportunity to share with you, to listen to you. And all your challenges have been noted, and all your successful story has been shared. And I will be also telling your successful story to other Lions. And also I will bring back all those challenges and recommendations back to the association. And I'm sure that within a short period of time, you may hearing the feedback how we are able to offer our support to the Lions in this area and make your life much, much easier. So one more time, thank you, Governor, for giving me and allowing me to come over here. I just want to say, have a day. Buenas noches and 谢谢。